guys, let's look at the aftermath of the storm. Right there, they're having to fix that because the lower apartments, it washed that completely out to where they didn't have no way of getting out of the lower apartment if they wanted to. Then we have this. This right here's, I mean, look how deep that gully right there is. That right there would bottom this car out easily. So we got to try to get around that by splitting it. Somebody nice and easy. Yeah, the creek right here turned out into the road. You can see the aftermath is pretty devastating down there. The creek stayed in the bank right here and didn't get out. But up through there it didn't. Guys, that right there's how big that creek is. Not last night though. You'd have never thought a creek that size could have washed this road. See, it did a little bit of damage here, but the bigger parts on down the road. Yeah, and this creek right here would be considered up right now. But right here, you can tell by the grass where that creek come out. And right here's the damage it done. I mean, this road here, that right there is an oil pan getter for sure. That is a big gully. That's every bit knee deep. See where one car's come through it. Now I've straddled it going out, putting one tar up here, one right here, and straddling this coming in and out. But Dad's already got his tractor fired up, so he'll make a pretty quick swipe or two, at least get it passable. But his main concern is going to be getting all this right here squared away today. So today's a cleanup. Down there is a limb that blew out of a tree. Right there. Cameras went crazy. But we ended up cutting about 3 trees out of the main road down here yesterday, so let's clean up again. But these apartments here down below Mom and Dad's, they had to get something in here pretty quick because they had people stranded down there, and they just got it just passable. I mean, it ain't, but yeah, if an emergency, they wouldn't have been able to got out of there, or nobody been able to got into them. Now here's one tree we had to cut up. That was laying in the road. And then all of this last night was what Big Boys got footage of, but it was dark, or getting dark. But it was over that road. All the way down to right there. And then right here's where the creek come out of the bank. and made its own new path all the way down through here. And then this is coming up our driveway, which it's just the bottom part of our driveway is all that's really rough, and it's where the pond finally come over its embankment. But see, you got these guardrails in to help guide the water for like a water break, but it didn't work out so good. Oh. But now right here's where the pond came out and over. The biggest thing here is not busting an oil pan. Right there is where the pond come out. Because the rest of the driveway is just washed, but like a normal wash that you would see in a rain like that. But this pond, we usually try to don't keep any water in it. But good Lord kind of filled that up for us, and then some. But right there's a lot of gravel that we're gonna have to get out and try to fill in up through here before we get any gravel brought. There's a lot of gullies and holes that we're gonna have to fill before we get any more hauled in. And we still have no power, so that's great. But guys, we definitely was not prepared for what come through yesterday. Back at home here, a lot of roads in the county here got washed out and demolished, but we didn't really go there to try to do any filming because they already told us, you know, the locals there, I mean, a lot of them are trapped and they're just trying to make it passable to where they could get in and out in case of an emergency. So one of them is the road that our church is on, and we won't have church tonight for sure, but don't know when they'll get it to where they'll open it up to traffic that's not designated just for that road. You know, I mean, they're pretty lenient on the roads around here. I mean, they're not real strict unless you get something like this, and then you get a lot of people that's, you know, picture taking, film taking. Hey, don't look too highly on that, you know, I mean, because there are people in there that's doing a job to get the road put back. So we're going to try to stay out of their way, let them do their thing, and we got a lot of cleanup to do here, just right around on what we've showed you. But guys, remember those that's affected by the storm and those that's still in the path of the storm. You know, I mean, guys, no matter where you're at, no matter what you're doing, get out and kick it country. God bless y'all. Stay safe.